so much television now. There's like 1,000 channels, and everybody got the late night shows and the morning shows and the daytime shows. You have a daytime show, and I'm so embarrassed. I had no idea about this.
Yeah, well, you know, I've had a daytime talk show with Marty Short.
Marty Short.
Yes, and
he's
you know,
great.
He's great, and you know, it's hard to get traction because there's so many talk shows.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't like to come on to promote, but this show's been on for 2.5 years.
Your show.
Yeah. And, you know, it's hard, you know, we're having trouble finding an audience.
Right.
I mean, you know, even a studio audience. You know, it's just we can't get publicity. And so what I've done is I put together what they call a sizzle reel. You know what that is?
Well, I think I can infer what it is.
You take a video of your best stuff.
Yeah.
And you clip it all together into a hot sizzle reel. And it gets the audience sizzling hot, you know. To see.
Now, do we want to see the sizzle reel now, or do you want to see it now? Okay, I'm excited.
You want to see the sizzle reel?
I'm ready.
So this is like you know, a collection of stuff best stuff over the 2.5 years we've been on the air. We're hoping
I feel so stupid, Steve. I had no idea.
Yeah, you got to get the ratings up.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. All right, so that's it. We're going to see what do you call the show?
It's called Steve and Marty.
Steve and Marty. Here it is, the sizzle reel.
It's time for the Steve and Marty Show. And now, here's Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you all?
The traffic was so thick.
How thick?
That it was hard. It was so thick that it was actually quite hard to move through.
Our next guest used to be much more successful, but then she gained a tremendous amount of weight.
And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I ran out of breath. Our next guest is an actress, and I don't know who she is. So the cheese goes between the bread.
Between the bread.
You were in The Addams Family, is that correct?
That's right.
Yeah, that was a big flop, wasn't it? Yeah. And what is this called?
This is called a grilled cheese.
Hey, Marty, do your impression of Paul, because I think that's so funny.
I love to play for Dave Letterman. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Oh, I think it's great, too.
Oh, don't put your arms there.
What? What's your big...
Oh, please, don't put your hands on.
Don't do that.
Can you describe, say, one of the plays you've been in, as though we were interested? Go ahead.
Let's see, I did Waiting for Godot. It's sort of an existential...
Oh, you don't bring me flowers anymore. Hey, do your impression of me. Oh, okay, good.
I like to appear on Broadway.
Well, make fun of him to his face.
Oh,
do it to his face.
Okay.
You guys are ass.
That is a sizzle reel.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch. When and where can, where can I see it?
You know, I don't know what channel it's on, which is that's a bad publicist.
No, that's right. But that's why we have TV Guide, for God's sake. Sure. We'll be right back with Steve Martin.